beautiful.
What is up, MFers, and welcome to the Slaunch Master Quarantine Open number 3. This is the 3rd online tournament, bass fishing tournament I put on. Started the series a couple weeks ago because I said, you know, all the tournaments, the live weigh-in tournaments have been canceled around the country because of the coronavirus stuff. Decided to put on an online tournament series, and this is the 3rd one. We've had 2 so far. I won the first one. The second one I competed in with the Zark. We got like 11th and 12th or something. This is the 3rd one. We switched up lakes. We're fishing a body of water. Myself and Coleslaw, the camera guy. We got hooks of the fishing pooch out of here too tonight, and we're hopefully going to catch some of the fish we caught here earlier this year. It's been a good lake so far. I think there's some big ones in it. I'm just excited to freaking get going. Weather is beautiful tonight. Also switched up the format a little bit. The previous 2 we've done some day tournaments, so it was like a typical 8 or 9 in the morning until 2 or 3 in the afternoon. This time I wanted to get after the folks that are out there working, they're essential or whatever, and so they're working until 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, in the evening. So this tournament tonight is from 4 to 8 p.m. I had to make it a little bit earlier than like the 5 o'clock because the sun's going down earlier right now. So when we get towards the summer, if we're still all kind of quarantined and stuff and I'm putting these guys on the weeknights, I'll bump it back like 5 or 6 until 9:30 or 10 o'clock. This one's 4 to 8 p.m. though. We're about to get things started. I'm freaking jacked. So we had some controversy the last one. People said all over the place I was breaking the rules because I allowed the top 2 finishers in the tournament to let their fish sit on a board like this instead of like this, which was by the rules. It was just a loophole type rule. And I appreciate you guys all coming to my defense. It seems like there's always someone that has to have a problem with everything, no matter what you do. And this time it just so happened to be someone that decided to take it to an online message board, the Kayak Bass Nation Facebook message group, which apparently is really, really big, and smear my name all over that. But thank you so much to the MFers that freaking stood up for me. I appreciate you guys. There was so much positive feedback. And as you guys know, these tournaments are by length. So it's the 5 biggest bass. The longest bass is what you want. That's what counts. And there has to be a unique identifier. So we take a little picture of something. I release it the day of the tournament so no one can take a previous picture and use it in this tournament or whatever and cheat. That has to have that picture in there. So in lieu of all the haters out there that had a problem with the last tournament, I decided to go ahead and straight up stole this from my buddy Oliver and I. This is the unique identifier. So every single fish in this tournament, if you're wondering why it has this next to it, catch fish, not feelings. That's what I want you guys to do. Thanks for sticking out to me, MFers, and to all the people that have a problem with how I run tournaments or the entire tournament series, then don't fish it. I'm sorry about that. So Coleslaw are out here. We got the boat dumped in. We're just waiting to start fishing here until 4 o'clock. We noticed the water is pretty clean, like 3 to 4 foot visibility. Got some grass and stuff. We got pretty high skies right now, so we might end up doing some flipping or lipless or something towards the bottom of the lake. I'm not really sure yet, but before we get started, tournament starts in about 10 minutes. I want to let you know this video is sponsored by 6 Cents, the 6 sack. I just got this brand new 6 sack from 6 Cents, which is a subscription bait sack that comes to your door every single month. And this is literally my favorite one that I've ever freaking gotten. I showed it to Coleslaw on the way here. He freaking started crying. He was so excited about the baits that were in this guy right here. Let me freaking show it to you. It comes in a black, sexy, velvety sack with some gold lace on there. I like these bags because, you know, you can reuse them. It's not like a piece of crap freaking cardboard box you gotta just put in the landfill every single month. Check out the freaking baits that are in this thing. So like I always tell you guys, if you use my promo code MFSuper6, you can save money and get your very first box cheaper than anywhere else you can get it. Just if you want to try it out and see what it looks like, let me show you the freaking high quality baits. There's no filler baits in any of these bags every single month. We got to tell you, a Movement L7, so that's like a medium diving 7-foot, super wide wobbling bait and really nice natural see-through shad type color. We have a regular Movement 80X. Look at that freaking chartreuse bluegill. It's like the best of like a bright color and a natural color all in one. I caught my personal best on this bait before I caught that one this spring. I've caught so many big fish on this bait. I'm jacked about that. Hybrid jig. You guys know I love to throw a hybrid jig. This guy can be fished freaking anywhere. And it comes in a really cool color too. That was actually a color that was specially made for the guys that fish down in Texas. Some of those lakes, for whatever reason, this one just gets bit. It's called Spanish Juice, 1/2 ounce size. Love that thing. An underspin, you guys see me catch all different species as well as bass on this bait. So I love having this in my box, whether I'm spillway fishing, bank fishing, or in a serious bass fishing tournament like today. This guy gets the call. Of course, you guys can't freaking go out on a day fishing without a Crush 50X. That's your basic 3/8 ounce, 2 to 5 foot diving square bill crankbait, ghost bone minnow, another natural shad color, freaking love it. This guy might be getting tied on today. This is the Quake Thud, so it's a lipless bait, but it's a 1-knocker rattle, which is different than most on the market. This is the Thud 70, it's a 1/2 ounce size, and that color is mud bug red. It looks like Casey freaking painted it himself. That's like a custom painted paint scheme or better, and it freaking comes in the bag, in the sack. I'm jacked about it. And of course, you guys have probably never heard about this. I just use it on every single freaking video. The old prawn. Comes with a bag of prawns. You guys have been begging. You've been like, why aren't there any soft plastics in my sack? There you go. You get the best one. Sorry about it. Comes in gill dust. Natural, green pumpkin, copper, purple flake. Can't catch one on that. You might want to stop fishing. Anyways, check it out. Links at the top of the description. Hit that one there. Let me know on Instagram. Shoot me a message or Facebook or whatever you guys have. Let me know if you signed up to the 6-sack, and I will I'll repost your post and everything. Just tag me and I'll screenshot it. But MF Super 6 saves you some money on that. But we're gonna finish getting baits tied up. Tournament starts here in a couple minutes. Freaking jacked. Slaw, you just say the word. I'm ready to rip some damn lips. Tell me when I can cast. Please tell me it's soon.
It's 4 o'clock. You can cast.
Ready? Boom. Let's do this. Got one. Starting with the old prawn. I found a brush pile out here. I don't know if I've even fished this one before, but it looks like it's got at least some crappie on it. Let's see if it's got a donk. I think we're gonna need a good bag tonight. Hey, look at that, another boat, all right. Water is 55.8. Not too hot, not too cold. Get it, buddy, he's after it. God, that one freaking crushed it. Donk. Little guy anyway. Dude, he was one of those ones that had it and he wasn't even hooked. He had it crossways. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come.
Lost your fish?
Yes, sir. Just lost that one, but that's okay. I legit think we're gonna need 90 plus inches, and there's one on the fall. He was probably only a 2-pounder. This one's about the same. Again, not the right quality. Actually, this is a pretty good one. Heads up, cool. What's it, bed? All right, guys, we're on the damn board. Not the right caliber, but any other day, I'd be happy. Just gonna have to freaking upgrade, I guess. We only got 4 hours today. This is Slaunch Master Sprint. That's what this tournament is. Get the old identifier there. Maybe. Yeah, he's right at 16. All right. Use photo, submit catch, submit to leaderboard. On the board. 2 casts, 2 fish. Get out of the way, Cole. We gotta freaking catch these. They're hot. That is the one complaint I have. One of the many for these online tournaments is you can't keep them hot. You can't throw it in the live well and start casting again. You miss out on some opportunities for sure, but can't really complain. That one ate it on the first fall. I'm in first place, cool. Not a big one, but a long one on the jerkbait. Those are a bass in there, maybe. Piece of shit chest camera. 16.5-inch fish. All right. On the jerkbait. So coleslaw, we're going for 100 inches tonight, and I told you once we get 100 inches, I got a surprise. I'm just gonna give you a glimpse. I got the natty boxers on. If we get to 100 inches, I'm wearing them the rest of the night, taking my shorts off and fishing in them. Just hanging out here at my freaking line, which is like, little guy. Swanks only catch the big ones, cool. That's it. He just hatched this morning. Come on, guys. Uh-oh. How in the... Who knows though? I mean, they just might be spread out. There we go. There are fish in this lake. Little guy. It's terrible. It's not good. Not good. I think he's got to be 14 to keep. Well, he's probably about 14. That shit. Giant. Absolute giant. Evening bite, Cole. It's a big evening bite. All right, a little bit of an update, guys. We only got about an hour and let's see, an hour and 12 minutes left, and we're sucking balls out here. These big schools of fish that were here a few days ago have completely vanished. We got some fish we can see on the outside of this grass line, and we're trying to catch them. We caught two, just bam. First two casts of the night, I caught two that were keepers, and then nothing. They just freaking stopped biting. So that's really frustrating, but we're gonna go back to that spot right now and see maybe if they've picked up, they've gotten active. The sun is getting a little bit lower, and then if that doesn't work, I think we're going to spend the last little bit of the night maybe trying up shallow, see if we can get a little topwater. Buzzbait is a killer pre-spawn bait this time of year that can get some really big bites, so maybe that's something we'll do as well. No fish that we can even freaking make respectable right now, so we got a lot of work to do. Had to slow down so we could hear each other. That son of a bitch is loud. Freaking babies, dude. I think he's side hooked now. Yeah, he's all stupid now. He's a scoreable bass. Score tracker update. We're in last. Our bass are so small. Let's keep it rolling. Second cast in a row. Just had another one. I think that's 14. It's been a long time since I've measured one. How do I do this? First, you cry. Second, kill this fish that won't keep his tail down. On the Jerkins, Dick. All right, we're just trying to get a limit right now, then we're going monster hunting. The last 15 minutes we're gonna save for big fish. That's what we're doing. It's strategy, Cole, you wouldn't understand. All right, coleslaw, time to make some damn magic happen. We're leaving the little fish school behind. Just keep picking up little bites, and randomly we'll pick up a like a 2-pounder, a real small one. That's not what we're gonna do well in this tournament. Looks like about 95 inches is leading it, so gonna get up shallow. There's been shade on this bank for the majority of the evening, so hopefully more of a low light bite. Gonna throw the swim jig around a little bit. Gonna try to buzz bait them, maybe a walking bait, maybe a frog. I don't know, the water's pretty damn clean, but try for some big ones now, I guess. Look at this guy. Does that count as a fish? Was he trying to mate with my buzzing bait?
Probably measure that one.
Yeah, that's a scoreable bass. If you guys are wondering why I'm so low in the standings, because I haven't been measuring my ones like that. Been trying to give everyone a chance. Just come up and grab it.
What a freaking buzzbait bite. That's
Dude,
crazy.
Just swirling on it. That's a good trailer hook there, Cole. That's what that is. Jesus. Pulled a coleslaw on him. I saw him up there shallow, so I threw the buzzbait just past him and just ripped it by his face. Got him. Right in the side.
Mike Long did?
Mike Long the piss out of him. They could fucking still fire. Most definitely. There's one. Big one. Real big one. One hook. Yeah, babe. Alright. We don't got much time. Maybe that fired him up too. That's the tough part about these tournaments like this. You gotta freaking stop to measure the fish. All right. What was that, 20 3/4? Yeah. Good fish. Let's get another one quick. That's a damn tank. We only got about 20 minutes left, so I'm trying to do her quick. Problem is, dude, the thing that sucks, there's so many of those sitting right here. There's probably 5 or 10 in this one little spot. Well, that's the tournament. It's frustrating. I don't know what the deal was with the fish tonight. This is probably the worst night I've had fishing this spring so far. Of course, it happens in a tournament, but good time out here nonetheless. Caught a big one in the night. That kind of gave me some closure. Caught them, what, lipless, crankbait, deep crankbait, and a jerkbait. Every single fish tonight. Oh, the swank too. But time to go see who did catch them. Let's head home. Check out some of the fish. Hopefully everyone got everything measured right this time. Fun time in the water. Thank you again, before we go home, to everyone that came out. And I didn't get there yet, but the tournament details for the next one's gonna be right down in the description. So go check that out. It's probably gonna be very soon, probably this week, once you guys watch this video. Okay guys, we are back home now. Next day, kind of just, you know, drinking this is called a Pseudo Sue from Decorah. I freaking like this beer. Had some time to think about the tournament. Blast out there on the water. It was cool changing the format from a day tournament to an evening tournament. Fruit jar tournaments, as they call them, happen all over the country all year round. And so it was awesome to kind of do a style format like this. Loved it. A lot of good feedback from you guys. We'll get into how the top 3 guys finished and say who those guys were in just a second. To let you know how I did. You know, I was kind of frustrated with how the night went, to be completely honest. Obviously, I've been smashing them at this lake all spring. Of course, I had fish a tournament there, and it goes crappy. But that's just the way tournament fishing goes. And I was super happy to get that one really big one there at the end of the night. The reason the fishing was so tough, I definitely think the water heated up 10 degrees over the course of like 3 or 4 days. That's no bueno. That's just like too much heat over a short period of time. You'd think it'd be helping a lot. A lot of times that hurts them, spreads them out, gets them moving too much. You can't really pattern them. And I don't know, I just didn't make the right adjustments. It's how it freaking goes. We only had 4 hours, and it was too tough for me to figure them out this day. Hopefully next time I get them. Really quick, I've been getting blown up about when the next tournament's going to be. I'm going to tell you guys that. It'll be linked down below in the description. It's going to be another evening tournament. I love this style format tournament, some of these weeknight evening tournaments. Of course, you guys must as well. We had 89 fishermen plus myself, so 90 fishermen fish this tournament. That's a crazy amount. I'm so happy. Thank you so much again for coming out this upcoming Wednesday, the 29th of April, except we're going to have some fun. These next 2 tournaments, I have one planned Wednesday and one planned Saturday for this upcoming week. We're going to change the formats. It's still going to be bass fishing tournaments, so largemouth, smallmouth, spotted bass are the only bass that are acceptable. But we're going to mix it up. Previously, it was a 12-inch limit, which I thought it was 14, so I didn't measure a couple of the smaller ones I caught. Probably should have. I think I would have got like 11th or 12th or something with another 14, 13 inches or whatever I would have had. But in this tournament, we are going to do a 15-inch length limit, which is nothing crazy in tournament fishing. But for those of you guys that are fishing, we're going to switch from a 12 to a 15-inch length limit just for this tournament. And we're not going to do our best 5. We're going to do our best 10 fish. And we're going to make it another sprint, guys. So 4 to 8 p.m. Central Time, you need to catch 10 fish. You don't have to, but that's what the limit's going to be. The max is. So don't stop once you get 5, or just start calling once you get 5. It'll automatically work your way up to 10 through the TourneyX app. But I want to make things fun. I want to change things up. Actually, way back in the day when I fished tournaments in college, I started the college fishing team at University of Nebraska, Omaha. I used to do tournaments, and we used to do fun things. Like we'd split half the day up at one lake and then go fish another one, add the weights up. We do all different types of formats. So we're going to switch it up these next 2 tournaments. One on Wednesday, one on Saturday. Rules on Saturday are going to be different, so stay tuned for the video for that. That's going to be a big fish, minimum 18-inch limit, but we'll get to that probably in the next video. I'll put the link down below to sign up for that as well if it's available already. But this upcoming Wednesday, 15-inch length limit, minimum 10 bass limit. And the fun thing about that is it's going to be over a course of 4 hours, so we don't have much time to get a 10 fish limit Gonna be really fun. We're gonna do a $35 entry again. This is a nice low entry. I think we get a lot of people in the tournament. Some of the weekend ones, I think we'll probably bump that up a little bit so we get some more money in the pot. Last time we did a weekend when we had $7,500 in the pot. Go sign up down below. I'd love to see every single one of you guys out there. Okay, let's get into some things I need to see you guys change for these upcoming tournaments and how these guys did, these participants. First off, let's talk about who won the tournament. First place was Justin Drelick, I don't know. He got third place in the last one, actually. Now we got first place. He's been fishing the same lake. Dude's down in Florida just freaking smoking them. Congratulations, Justin. You're the man. He got a 22, a 20, a 19, a 17 a quarter, and a 17 a quarter. 95.5 total inches. Awesome bag for 4 hours of fishing. Second place, Corey Hawk, right over in Iowa, fishing for Northern Strains. He caught 94 inches, so he was an inch and a half behind Justin. Congratulations to Corey Hawk. Third place, Broxton Daggle. We have a Texas boy. So two of the top 3 people in this tournament fishing for Florida strain bass, probably Florida strains, I would assume from the pictures. 92 inches. So he was 3.5 inches out of first. And then let's go down. Brian Hill, 91 inches, and Danny Rudiger from Nevada. I saw had a bunch of smallmouth mixed in for 89 3/4 of an inch. So congratulations to everyone. And again, so many guys waiting great 5 fish limits of fish for 4 hours of fishing. That is not easy to do. You always think back of your fishing memories when you've been out fishing. Like, oh, I smashed them that day, I smashed them that day. What did we catch, 20, 30 fish? And you forget about how many days. It's so hard to get 5 bites, and these guys did it in the short period of time. I only got 4 keepers. Let's see where that landed me. My 4 keepers had me in 20th place. I had 68.5 inches at a 20 3/4, 16.5, 16, 15 1/4. Again, I wish I kind of would have measured those other ones that were probably legal, but I was fine with that. Out of 89 people, whatever, 20th wasn't too bad. But one thing I need to see you guys change that you're doing right now, I need to see the full identifier with 2 different things on it. And this is confusing probably. So catch fish not feelings was the unique identifier. And you also get a unique identifier from the Tourney X app, which is like a 4 digits of numbers or letters. And so you might look at, like, let's go to second place, for instance, Corey Hawk. He didn't put the catch fish not feelings. He put OX09. And so you might be looking at that like, what the hell, he didn't have the unique identifier. Well, that's actually his number that was given him for this unique event through Tourney X. So it is a unique identifier. It's just not the catch fish not feelings. I'm not going to dock him for that, but moving forward, I'm going to have to. I would love for you guys to include both. The OX09 or whatever your 4-digit thing is, and then the little phrase or word or whatever that I send you guys in the PDF document. If you could have both those in a unique identifier, I would really, really appreciate that. Other than that, please try to go out. I know it's a really tough time to do it, but I need you guys to go out and purchase one of the measuring boards. The Hog Trough, the Fish Stick version 2, or the Catch Products measuring board. That's 3 different boards you guys need to have for the future events. I don't want to have to disqualify anyone. I know there's a little section of the rules that say you can have any hard board to the 1/4 of an inch. I'd really like for you guys to have those 3. It's detailed, it's lined out. I don't want anyone to say that I need to disqualify someone because they don't have those boards. So please go purchase those boards. Get them as quick as you can. If you have any questions about that, drop a comment below or send me a DM on Facebook or Instagram. I'll try to get back to every single one of you guys. But I hope to see every single one of you out there Wednesday. Again, 15-inch minimum and 10 fish. We're doing a 10 fish limit. Never fished a 10 fish limit tournament before. I don't know if you guys have either, but I think it's going to be a good time. I'm going to keep drinking this guy right here, and I'll catch you guys very soon. Thanks for watching this.